Hello everyone, today I will show you how to make this drop stitch infinity scarf. It is finished with the cinch closing method. It looks beautiful on both sides. So this is the scarf and this is the closing. I'll be using Sentro 4D needles for this scarf. For this scarf you need a circular knitting machine, main yarn, waste yarn, one color if you choose to use one color or two colors, scissors and needle. I like to start with a black needle. This is my first needle. This is the scrap yarn in front of the first needle, then back, front. This is the cast on. So you do like this all the way around. And knit 3 rounds with this color. This is the last needle, it's in the back, and then it should be again in front. This means that the cast on is correctly. Okay, I like to put the yarn here. I will use medium tension. Go slowly for the first round. So 1, 2, and 3. Now you can, anyway, you cut this yarn and you have two options. You can start with your main color, or you can knit one more round with a different color, and this will help you when you take off the waste yarn. So I will attach the new color. This is the same waste yarn, both yarns in the same place, and just knit one more round. Cut the yarn. So all of this is the waste yarn. When you start a project with waste yarn, you don't need to knit many rounds because the work will not unravel, so you're safe. Now switch to main color, leave a long tail, reset the counter to 0. Oops. So I did reset it to 0. It's okay. Okay. So now just knit 100 rounds with the main color. I hope this yarn will work in this machine. I didn't try it until now, but let's hope it works. To knit it faster, I will use the attachment and the screw, the electrical screw. So when the tube touches the table, you have to roll it up, but please check your work to make sure that you don't have any drop stitches, because you don't want that. Maybe it's on the wrong row column. So okay, so check the work. So I forgot to tell you the tension, it's the loose tension for this yarn. So I have knitted 100 rounds. This is my last stitch. Now cut the yarn, but leave a long tail that is 1 time your circular knitting machine, so you can cast off. Now we have to cast off. We're gonna cast off with the main color. You don't have to use waste yarn. This was my last stitch. Now you have to release one loop and just let it loose. Pick up the next one. Again, release the next one and pick up the next one. So cast off, picking up every other loop. So I picked up this one, I let it loose, and I pick up this one. I'm just holding this so I don't lose my work. Release, pick up, release, pick up. Do this way all the way around. So the last one I have to pick up and take your work. So this is the scarf. Unstretched, it's almost 20 inches. So for this side that it's cast off, just pull the stitches like this. And now move to the other side and look for the tail. So this is the main color, the cast on. So if I hold it this way, you can see that the yarn goes that way if I wanted to pull it. So now just take a needle and pick up every stitch of the main color. So this is the main color, this is the tail, and this is the first one. So go to the left. If you have used just one color for waist yarn, this one will be the same one like this one. So just look for the main yarn and pick up every loop. Okay, just one by one, or you can pick up more, how you choose. So go all the way around. Make sure that you pick up every loop, please. It's important. And I have one more here. If you want to make sure that you picked up all the loops, you should have as many as your knitting machine that you use. So for me 40 loops, because I use the 40 needles. So now I can remove the waste yarn. If you have used just one color for the waste yarn, this is the way how you remove it. You have to find this tail and we have to remove the yarn from here. But if you remove this one, you just pull this and it should come all the way. So like this. And now you just unravel. If you have used just one color, but if you have two colors like I have here, then you don't have to do all of that. You just have to come here, go to the opposite side, and just pull the waste yarn. That you have knitted just one round, and then everything comes off. So that is the waste yarn. These are the loops that we picked up from the cast on, and this is the cast off. You can unravel the stitches if you want, or you can finish the scarf like I'm doing right now. So this is, as you can see, the cast off. Here I have 20 loops because I picked up one and I released one. So on this end I have 20. On the cast on I have 40. So now I will close the scarf with the cinch method, but I will pick up the stitches from one side to the other side. I will pick one loop from here and two from this side. So choose just one tail. I will use this one. So this is how I place the work. Make sure, if you wanna twist your scarf for the infinity, you can do that, or just normal. Okay, you don't twist, you don't do anything. Check to see where is your last loop. It's here. If you want, you can place a stitch marker. So now, like I said, I'm gonna close it, picking up the loops. I go to this side and pick up two loops. This yarn that is between them, you don't pick up this one, okay? Just the loops that stay here on the yarn. So 1, 2 from this side, and 1 from this one. Two from this side, and 1 from here. Because I have 40 on this side and 20 on this side. So do like this all the way around. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Just to make clear, okay, the loops that are on the yarn, these are the loops that you pick up, okay, all the way around. So I am almost at the end. So this was the last one. When you finish, you should have all the tails in the same side. Okay, so now, before we cinch everything, just unravel these stitches to be the dropped stitch scarf. So, all the way down. Almost at the end. So just pull them all the way. The loops are secured. Make sure that you have them all. So, to finish the scarf, you can leave it like this, but I like to pull a bit more. So pull from both ends. When you cinch them together, make sure that you don't break the yarn. Every yarn is different, so make sure that you can finish it. So I will hide these two. But I think I should let them shorter so they will not be visible. Go between them. So this is how it looks. You shouldn't have any loose stitches. So this is the scarf. I will measure it to see how long it's now after the drop stitches. So it's double because it was 20 stitches, but it was one piece, but now it's in the circumference. Will be all the way 40 inches. Okay, so it doubles up when you drop the stitches. So this is the drop stitch infinity scarf. For this one, it's approximately 53 grams. or 1.9. This is the yarn that I'd use. It's Scarfy from Lion brand, Charcoal and Aqua. This is Bulky 5 acrylic and wool. So this one has 150 grams, so I can make 2 for sure, almost 3 of them. So this is with 100 rounds. One is 53 grams. And this is what is left from one skein of yarn. It's 98, so almost I can make 2 more. So this is the dropped infinity scarf with the cinch closing, or you can use it in the back. And like this, or even like this, because it looks beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.